happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at small forward. And for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. MP is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's George, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, B.A., take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now, we get to find out.
Now here's Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bane, making sure he gets the shot off.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Free throw drops for Bane.
And such a unique player. Bane is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
And Bane drops them both. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Now here's Bane. Here's Edey. Second chance effort. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
Sixers ball.
Bane against Maxey. Blocked. Here's the break. Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Bane. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
George left side. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Now here's Morant. Last game, 26 points for him. Count it.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
MP outside. Pass to George. Back to MP. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Back to MP. Pass to Embiid. Over Edey. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. And there's the drive. Shakes him. And he takes it up and lays it in.
When Maxey has the ball, you got to keep him from getting downhill, or he's just going to take those points.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, the league is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jackson. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Maxey against Jackson. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First one falls for him. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Philadelphia leading by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Moran. Here's Edey. Here's Wells. Here's Jackson. That one's wide left. And here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression. Picking up the second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Second team foul.
Here's Edey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up, high post.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Pure from 3-point range.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
With the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's George. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a nice bucket inside from Embiid. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us on the U.S. men's national team.
New group for the 76ers. And how about we check the numbers for Santi Aldama? And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. So we conclude the first half. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 12. And we'll step away.
38, the Grizzlies, 26.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Sixers lead by 12. Tyrese Maxey is out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. MP outside. 6 to shoot. George, right side. Offensive board. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive board. You've got to box that guy out.
And so it's Memphis with it. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside Bane. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Bane's got 5 points.
And that was deep. But somehow Bane makes that shot look so easy.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Back to MP. Maxey surveys. It's George on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 10 points for him.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From 11 feet away, uses the glass that time. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the inside. Here's Jackson, and it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
MP against Bane. Here's Yabusele. Maxey passes to MP. 5 to shoot. Embiid finds George. No good from outside. Grizzlies trail by 14. 3 on 3. Fires it. Bane, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Pass to Embiid. He got a piece of it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. George with it. 12 points for him. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 11 points.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. Desmond Bane comes in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Embiid. He shoots again. And he lays it up and in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Bane. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by George. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Bane. It's stolen by MP. To the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to MP. Outside Maxey. MP, the pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer. The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Edwards against Jackson. Over to the wing. Here's Pippen. And the layup falls.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And it's Butler with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Puts up a three. Nails it from three.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Kennard passes to Jackson. He gets it in there.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact. A good call by the officials.
At the line for your Sixers, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And here's Memphis. Here's Pippen. And he banks in the layup.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Now MP. Releases. Misses there. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just lost.
The energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.